Hey, it's George from Triangulated back with another edition of Secular Trends. And this week we are going to be talking about what hedge funds hold. So, for those of you who don't know, hedge funds and various other funds have to file filings with the SEC that disclose their holdings once a quarter. These are called 13F filings. And basically, the filings that they had for the end of the first quarter just came out in mid May. And so that's what we're going to talk about. Some people think this stuff isn't very valuable. I think if you look at it maybe on a one off fund of a fund that moves quickly, that could be true. But in aggregate, you find that there are consistencies, and rarely do the names change significantly in a fast, short amount of time, I should say. So I like to keep up on where these guys are investing because they have a lot of access to management and research that the rest of us don't have, especially in aggregate. And when they wind up owning a lot of hedge funds own certain stocks, I think that's a big message about what they think. You can essentially interpret what they're investing in. So with that, excuse me, a little allergic here today. But let's go through the top stocks, and they won't be a huge surprise, but I'll go through them anyway. They are Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Nvidia, Meta, aka Facebook, and Apple. So, what does this mean? Generally speaking, this is a big bet on digitization and the growth of the digital economy. And this is about the same as it's been for quite a while now. But I still, again, think that's important because what you're seeing is they still believe, as evidenced by their positions, that that's where the growth is going to come from. They're putting their money where their mouth is. Don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do, and the 13Fs show us what they do. So, as far as what are the dominant sub trends under the broader digital economy trend, they include AI, as everybody knows, data centers, and cloud migration. The other one that I've seen picking up a decent amount lately, and I've written about this in the last month or two, but is agentic AI. And so, whereas for the past few years, let me step back. AI really started to pick up in kind of early 2023, commentary from executives about it, and it's been a big hot topic since then. But a lot of the commentary from executives didn't go into how they were going to make money from AI. It was just, oh yeah, AI is going to save us money, but nobody really quantified it, got into specifics. But in the last, I'd say 6 months or so, there's a big uptick in executives talking about agentic AI and the ability of these AI agents to automate a lot of things and make their businesses more efficient. And they're starting to get specific in terms of both how it's impacting their income statements and their margins. And they also say that this is in the early innings, so it hasn't been rolled out to broad businesses, to entire businesses. So, for example, I think Costco is using it on their inventory management and their pharmacy, if memory serves. But it hasn't been rolled out to the entire business, and that's essentially true of the other things I'm reading. So, I think there's a lot of potential still in AI, and this flies in the face of what other people are saying on X and other platforms. A lot of traders think that it's seen its day. Well, the executives seem to think otherwise. We'll see who's right there in time. The only other thing I would say is a lot of these agentic AI stocks really haven't moved, especially the smaller ones. They're kind of trading near 52-week lows, which, considering the uptick in commentary, is a bit of a surprise. Generally, you want prices to confirm the fundamental trends if you adhere to the principles of traders. So I'd like to see those stocks start to move up. But yeah, anyway, so for this week, that's the news essentially. The hedge funds continue to be betting on digitization, and that includes AI, data centers, cloud migration, and agentic AI. So we'll be back, or I'll be back next week. Thanks for listening.